at this point. Nothing but destruction in the path of Joey Jet Avalon.
This Joey Jet Avalon team, he had suffered loss after loss here in Zelo Pro, but just last time at any given Sunday, teaming up with Swoggle, getting a victory over the very impressive tag team of Country Air.
Yes.
And now here we are going one-on-one. Will Storm Grayson put a halt to the train that could be started by the Jet, Joey Avalon? And Joey Jet seems to be
already getting into it with the bartenders. You never want to get on the bad side of a bartender, Jimmy.
Absolutely not.
Trust me on that.
It was middle of last year where we saw Joey Avalon lose in a losing effort to Big John Crowley, but they shared beer afterwards. Maybe Joey Jet yelling at the bar, hey, make sure you have a beverage ready for me.
Well, and he might need to have a beer with Big John Crowley after Crowley's match. He'll be taking on War Horse later on in the show tonight.
Stop it, knock it off, let it go.
Storm Grayson getting started. This is where Storm Grayson's going to want to be as powerful as Grayson is. I mean, the guy's clearly no stranger to the gym, but you do not want to get any power matchup with Joey Avalon. Joey Avalon with that center of gravity. Look at the tree trunk legs.
Oh,
and
that bear hug right there.
Shoots him off. He's throwing him down.
Yeah, Grayson,
that shoulder tackle.
Grayson definitely had the momentum on his side, coming off the ropes, just brutalizing Joey down on the ground. But Joey getting a little sneaky and grabbing that ankle of Storm.
Roll through, gets the headlock in. We do have a very similar amount of experience going through. It's so easy just because we've seen Storm Grayson since his infancy in pro wrestling that it's easy to associate him as being the new guy. That's not the case.
Well, no, not at all.
He's
been in the game for about 8 years now. Now, Joey Jet does have a couple years on him. He's at a decade of domination here in wrestling. But you can see, like, height-wise, pretty evenly matched. But as you said, Joey's just got that size to him.
Yeah, both of these competitors are used to being the more vertically gifted in their contests, and here they are, seeing eye to eye. Shoots him with a Solaria view. That's what Grayson wants to do, and once again with the tackle.
So much power from Storm Grayson. Just that shoulder is just enough to take Joey Jet Avalon off his feet. And again, Joey grabbing at the ankle. Oh!
Didn't trip him up that time, though. Grayson, just such a fast learner.
Fool him once, can't fool him twice.
Shoots him once again. Beautiful on the arm drag.
Gorgeous arm drag right there. But
did he hurt a wrist? Yeah, he might be out.
And that is the same exact hand that Joey Jet Avalon just stomped on. So I got to wonder how much damage was done by that big boot of Avalon.
I'm sincerely growing concerned for Storm Grayson. Referee Dan Perch going to have to step in and make a decision. It's amazing how something you may watch a wrestling match and think, oh, the arm drag, that's just a transitional move, if you will. That's not something that's going to seriously hurt anybody, but each and every one of these moves are just insanely dangerous to perform. Even somebody with the training of both Storm Grayson and Joey Avalon.
Well, Storm Grayson was able to grip the chair leg of the bar stool at the table that was just past ringside. So maybe he is able to kind of stretch it out and kind of work through the pain that he's experiencing. You can see he still has kind of his fingers are bent in. Oh, geez, now he's trying to hide that hand. I'm not really sure what's going on here, but it's not looking good for Storm Grayson.
Val, I think you're right that it was that stomp that got that all started. That's just the kind of mean and nastiness that Joey Avalon brings to the wrestling match. Hard into the buckle. Now, will Avalon target the hand here, or will he cut Grayson a break? What's going to happen?
I think the only thing that's going to get cut by Avalon is Grayson.
If Grayson can get a head full of steam, and he's very resourceful. You have to be to rack up the kind of wins. Beat Matt Raywalt back at Sunday in one of the best matches I've seen in Zelo Pro.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal bout.
Gets the back elbow smash, and Avalon looking for the pin. This is a good idea. Even with a bum hand, kicking out, it becomes exceptionally difficult.
Well, and that's the thing. You can't get any leverage off your opponent if you only have that one hand. No, absolutely not.
Grayson, only able to pick himself up using his right arm.
Oh, big elbow to the back of the neck right there, right between the shoulder blades.
Good leverage, good positioning by Avalon. Got a handful of hair. Come on, Perch, get in there. And once again, Val, going back to he's either yelling at the bar. Yeah, he's yelling to people at the bar. He's yelling at the patrons.
Now he's just getting aggressive to the fans and not just Storm Grayson.
There's a lariat.
Yeah, using that good hand.
Trying to stay on that good side. Yeah, you want to stay on his good side to begin with, but now he wants to stay on his good side.
Oh.
Lots of momentum on that elbow in the corner. Avalon in trouble. Oh, he caught him off. Caught him off guard. Full head of steam on that super kick. What an athlete, this Joey Avalon. Look at the strength here.
But was that too much for Grayson? Yes, he took out Avalon for just a moment, but you can see Grayson is writhing around in pain, clutching his wrist.
That's what adrenaline can do for you. I think Grayson may have forgotten in a split moment what his left hand was feeling like. Crowd getting full support behind Storm Grayson, as they have since he split off from the Black Heart Battalion last year. Driving that elbow. How much is he able to get behind it, though, as Joey Avalon moves in. Avalon able to use his whole body. Gets that pump kick. I don't know how that didn't put Grayson on the floor, on the mat. And these two just calculating, measuring one another with their blows, and now that was a good idea by Avalon. Let's stop with this forearm stuff. Let's go for the headbutt. There, he caught him off.
Yeah, and that's a nice return from Storm Grayson.
Comes full head of steam. This is a good idea. I thought he couldn't stick it. Does pay the receipt of that super kick that he experienced a second ago. That's only two. Only two. I do not like Grayson's chance of winning the match with either his Falcon Arrow or his backpack stunner without a hand.
But I gotta say, you can't count him out because he does have so many tools in his arsenal.
Oh, that running knee.
Absolutely.
That running knee is how he beat Mount Raywell. There's no way he's not looking for that in this match. Blue Thunder Bomb.
Beautiful.
Referee Perch there looking. 2 count. What did you observe? You observed something there, Val.
Man, I mean, I thought that Grayson had it locked in, but no, Joey Jet used that size, that power to push himself out of that lock. Oh.
He's looking for the knee.
So impressive.
If he hits it, it's over. Nah. Right into that steel cable rope, too. That's the discus. Yeah, he hit it, and he got all that. He's not going for the pin, though, Val. This might be the biggest mistake of – this might be the mistake that Avalon makes here.
Wait a minute.
What's he doing? What's going through the mind of Avalon?
I gotta say, you know, like, it's a little frustrating to see this because I think that Joey Jet Avalon is a very strong wrestler, whereas he just has to go to the shovel all the time. It's unnecessary. Big punch from Storm Grayson.
Good news for Grayson there.
And good news for referee Dan Perch.
Hitting Joey Avalon, stomping on the shovel, causing the handle to go in between the legs of Grayson. Hits that running kick. This could be it right here. Avalon gonna pull it through. Not enough.
Nope. Couldn't keep Storm Grayson locked in. Storm Grayson kicks out at a 2 count. I can't even imagine what Joey Jet Avalon is thinking right now.
It's that kind of heart that Grayson's showing in this match that has really gotten the crowd to adhere themselves to him. And just here we go. Avalon in position, drives the knee in.
That running knee.
Can hit it from on anyone in any position. That's it. Storm Grayson with the victory over Joey Avalon.
Here is your winner, Storm Grayson.
And what a finish, Jimmy D. We were hoping that, you know, he has so many possible moves he could have done, but because of that injured hand, he resorted to that running knee finish. But what a powerful knee it is, and we do have a victory right here for Storm Grayson. Chalk up another W.
Storm Grayson showing you that resourcefulness and experience and learning as you go. And keep that ride of momentum going. And Joey Jet, what does this mean for him after coming off a victory at any given Sunday, now suffering a loss to Storm Grayson? What does this mean for Joey Avalon going forward here at Zelo Pro?
I realize that he does go to that shovel quite often.
Yes.
Maybe he needs to negate the shovel from his game plan and just focus on being more than just an okay wrestler. Now, I think he's a solid wrestler, but when I was talking to him in the back, he said, well, I can be okay, and it's just fine because I carry a shovel. And I said, you know what? You got to look for more than that, my friend.